Every game begins the same way.
Hello, Birdland. It's me, your trusted reporter from inside Oriole Park at Camden Yards. And today I bring you news that could change the course of our next season. But before we dive into this exclusive information, I need to ask you for one thing. If you love the Orioles and want to be the first to receive the fastest and most in-depth analysis on our team with a unique and true perspective from someone who lives the team's daily life, please click the subscribe button. By doing so, you become part of our community, and together we will follow every move of the O's. For those who are not from here, there is nothing like the O shout during the national anthem, a symbol of pride and identity. This is our home, and here the coverage is complete. The news that has been circulating behind the scenes is as surprising as it is intriguing, and it deserves our full attention. The renowned MLB insider, Mark Feinsand, brought to light information that is generating a lot of buzz. The Baltimore Orioles, our beloved team, is being considered as a potential free agent option for none other than the Philadelphia Phillies star slugger, Kyle Schwarber. Yes, you heard that right. The franchise that has been historically cautious with big free agent contracts is being listed alongside giants like the Texas Rangers and even the Phillies themselves in the race for one of baseball's hottest names. For those who follow the Birds closely, this is a paradigm shift. The front office, under the leadership of General Manager Mike Elias, has always prioritized internal development and strategic trades rather than opening the wallet for big stars. However, the scenario seems to be changing. After a season that did not meet expectations, the need for a seasoned veteran with experience in big games to anchor the young Baltimore roster has become evident. The possible addition of Schwarber would represent not only incredible firepower in our lineup, but also a statement of intent. The O's are ready to be contenders again. Schwarber, at 32, is having a spectacular season, perhaps the best of his career. His 45 home runs and 109 RBIs in just 127 games put him at the top of the National League and make him a strong candidate for the MVP award. This type of production is exactly what's missing in the middle of our batting order. The impact of such a signing cannot be underestimated. Think of the depth that Kyle Schwarber would bring to our lineup. While players like Gunnar Henderson and Adley Rutschman have already established themselves as pillars, the presence of a pure power hitter like Schwarber would create a much more feared and difficult to contain lineup. He's a full-time designated hitter with the ability to occasionally play left field, which would fit perfectly into our current dynamic. The arrival of a veteran with his postseason experience would be an invaluable mentor for our next generation of talents, which includes promising names like Samuel Basallo. The recent contract extension with Basallo is a clear sign that the franchise is thinking long-term, and the arrival of a veteran like Schwarber could accelerate the learning curve of these young players. Imagine the psychological impact that the presence of a player of this caliber would have in the clubhouse. He brings a winning mentality, accustomed to performing under the pressure of the spotlight, something that our team, although talented, is still building. However, the acquisition of Schwarber would not come without challenges. The cost would be considerable, and the front office would need to break its pattern of financial caution. Feinsand mentions that despite entering the season at 33, Schwarber's production makes him an exception. His ability to change the game with a single hit makes him a valuable asset. The interest of other teams, such as the Rangers and the Phillies, will make the competition fierce, and Baltimore's management would need to be extremely aggressive to secure his services. Would this be a move worth the investment? I believe so. The O's have a window of opportunity opening with their young and talented core. Adding a piece that solves the chronic problem of a lack of hitting power and brings the necessary postseason experience would be a move that would signal the intention to win now. And for the fans, it would be a clear sign that the management is committed to building a winning team, not just a competitive one. The fact that we are even being mentioned in these conversations is a good sign. The current season, although disappointing in terms of playoffs, served to solidify the franchise's vision for the future. The call-up of new talents and the observation of their performance under pressure showed what we have and what we lack. And what we lack, undeniably, is the consistent production of a power hitter in the middle of the lineup. The rumor involving Schwarber fills this gap perfectly. He is not just a home run hitter, he is a proven run producer who elevates the level of the entire lineup. And as much as the franchise's past does not indicate major free agent signings, the mentality seems to be changing. The investment, even if in moves that did not work out in the last offseason, may have been just a prelude to a much bigger move this winter. The reality is that the Orioles are at a crossroads. They can continue to bet solely on their young core, hoping they mature enough to carry the team, or they can take the initiative and add a high-caliber veteran piece that perfectly complements the talent that is already at home. The second option, in this case, seems to be the most sensible and the boldest. It would be a move that would send a clear message to the rest of the MLB and to our fan base. The Orioles are back. The possibility of seeing Schwarber wearing orange and black is something that excites me a lot. At 32, he still has a lot to offer, and his ability to be an almost exclusive hitter makes him an asset that does not require excessive defensive effort, allowing him to focus on doing what he does best, smashing the ball. He is one of the most destructive hitters in baseball. For the Birds, this is a golden opportunity. The window of competitiveness is opening, and it is crucial for the front office to act decisively to capitalize on the talent of Gunnar Henderson, Adley Rutschman, and the new crop that is coming up. Ignoring free agency and limiting oneself to trades and internal development may be a valid strategy, but time is a limited resource in professional sports. Adding a player like Schwarber would mean shortening the path to success and exponentially increasing our chances of making a serious playoff run in 2026. The caution that the franchise has shown in the past, while understandable, cannot be a barrier to future success. The free agent market offers unique opportunities for teams that are ready to make the next leap, and the Orioles seem to be in this position. The fact that we are being mentioned as a potential destination for a player of Kyle Schwarber's caliber, an MVP candidate, is proof that the groundwork done in recent years is starting to pay off. Players want to come here. They see the potential of our roster. Now it is up to the front office to turn that potential into reality. A signing of this magnitude would not only fill a crucial need in our lineup, but also validate the entire rebuilding process. It would be a sign that the tough years were worth it and that the future has arrived. The news that Schwarber could be a target for the O's is the best I've heard this offseason, and I truly hope the front office moves forward with this. He is the type of player who changes the team's culture. He is a winner. To summarize the main news, the Baltimore Orioles are being listed as a potential option for Philadelphia Phillies star slugger Kyle Schwarber in free agency. What do you think about this news? What would be the best strategy for the O's in this trade window and in free agency? Leave your opinion in the comments. Your voice is fundamental to our community. And if you still haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Like this video, comment your ideas, and subscribe to continue receiving the most exclusive and updated analysis on our team. Go O's!